The following is a presentation of WGN Sports.
This final series of 1999 with the Cardinals began Friday with some questions to be answered at the weekend's end. Could Sammy Sosa find a way to catch Mark McGwire for baseball's home run crown? Would Mark Grace be able to stroke a couple of more hits to become the 90s leader at decade's end? And would we be saying our final goodbyes to Cardinal legend Willie McGee? Well, yesterday, Big Mac may have cleared up one of those unanswered questions as he crushed number 64 to dead center. Today, Sammy gets one more chance as the season ends with a final showdown against Big Mac's Cardinals next on WGN. For the final time this century, it's time. Sellout crowd on hand at Busch Memorial Stadium in St. Louis, where the Cubs try to finish the season with a flourish. We try to sweep away the Redbirds this afternoon on WGN Sports. Hi again, everybody, with Steve Stone, Chip Carey. Welcome to Cubs Baseball, our final game here in 1999. And Steve, neither team will finish in first place this year, but how about the conclusion of this year for these two first basemen battling in St. Louis?
They both done it a different way, but both are going to lead the decade. You got Big Mac, he hammers you. You got Mark Grace, he kind of flicks you to death. He's going to lead the decade in base hits, and Mark McGwire undoubtedly is going to lead it in home run.
He's had a great career, as has Mark Grace. There are still some unanswered questions, of course, about this series and about this Cubs team. General Manager Ed Lynch will be by in just a moment to talk about those unanswered questions. We'll chat with him right after this timeout here in St. Louis.
Chicago Cubs Baseball on WGN is brought to you by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light. New Discover Platinum. Now more than ever, it pays to discover Platinum. Pepsi, the joy of cola. The Illinois Lottery, where you have a chance of the big leagues every time you play. And by Southwest Airlines, offering low fares and frequent flights. Southwest Airlines, the official airline of the Chicago Cubs.